I didn't intend to lose this thing. We're gonna... Okay, so this is the Skytech H101 RC boat. This is what you're seeing zipping around the lake right now. I hope you enjoyed the little rescue mission that we went on to get this boat back. I'm still not sure what happened, but I put the transmitter down for a moment, got my camera set up, and went to use the boat again after testing it for about a minute, and it just dropped. There was no response from the transmitter to the boat, and tried multiple times. I fiddled around with it for too long, and by then it had just drifted far into the lake. So I had to come back later, and we did the whole rescue mission. Once we took it out of the water and put it back in, there were no problems. It didn't lose connection again, so I'm not really sure what happened there. I think it could have been the GoPro's Wi-Fi, because I did enable Wi-Fi on the GoPro. There's a slight chance that interference from the 2.4 gigahertz Wi-Fi transmission on the GoPro interfered with the 2.4 gigahertz transmission on the controller, but I've done that before with some other products and I've never had this issue. That being said, the boat is awesome when it's binded. Check it out. It's zipping all over the pond really fast. It's got about 15 to 20 mile per hour speeds. And this is what the boat looks like up close. Here's the back. Here's the front. Keep in mind that this boat has a safety feature. It will not start as long as it's not in the water. So you might get this and try to bind it and try to test it before you go out. It will not start. It has a sensor to see whether it's in the water or not. So it will not fire up the motor unless it's in the body of water. This is how you get inside of it to place the battery, and we'll take a look at the battery. You're going to want to lube up the engine a little bit with oil from time to time. This is the battery. It's not a LiPo battery. It's a lithium-ion battery. And the connector is a little strange. I've never seen this connector before, but there's your standard 2-cell balance connector. It's a 2-cell battery. And it just goes in like that, connect it up, and then you're ready to drop it in the water and bind. I'd recommend probably not connecting the battery until you're ready to bind the boat, because I'm assuming it's constantly looking for a connection while it's hooked up to the battery. So you're just wasting your energy until you put it in. Alright, there you go. And then just twist this and you got a lock. Alright. That's the stand. You can just keep the boat on it like that for display. Manual details some information about the transmitter. It does say this: put the boat into the water and the controller will DD and it will. That means the remote has paired with the boat. This is actually accurate. It sounds strange, but it's accurate. Again, that's the safety feature. And the controller has indicators on it for how much battery usage you have, what channel you're using when you change the transmitter around. So that's good, so that way you can't lose battery while you're in the middle of the lake. You always know what your battery is. And also, when you're running low, the controller will start to beep at you. It'll give a loud beep. So you definitely know it's time to bring the boat back in, so you don't end up in the middle of the lake. I've never used a boat, RC boat ever in my life, an electric boat like this, and this is an easy to use boat. It's really easy. I was very, very, very surprised at how well this boat handled. For a beginner, this boat is awesome. Like I said, I've never used boats before. This is my first time using a boat. I was really, really sad when it was stuck in the lake and I just couldn't get it to rebind no matter what I did. But luckily, got it back, and the control is awesome. The handling is awesome. It's very easy to pick up, and with speeds of, up to 15, 20 miles per hour, that's awesome. Skytech did a great job. I do hope that they can improve the transmitter. I kind of feel like the transmitter is a little cheap, but overall it works. As long as you don't lose bind. I would probably try to keep any GoPro Wi-Fi away from it. But yeah, it's all good. So that's it. Have a nice day.